at different times.
Discovered we have a lot of rape apologists. I don't care who that person is. If that person is my son, I'm going to come for him. Unapologetic about standing firm against it. I've never met Naira Marley before in my entire life. The only time I lacked it was when I insisted that this was the man I was going to get married to. Yeah, because at that time, my dad and I disowned each other. My dad did everything, alcohol, drugs, everything. So it messed him up at a very young age. My dad died at 14. But dad says he wants a DNA. The court has granted that now. Yeah, I'm hearing from one side, so which is the Wunmi side. When I asked her recently, she said he also has some conditions. I was a born-again Christian at the time because I had pastors in the church and I had Priscilla at home. One of my colleagues also came out to insinuate that I probably might have a hand in his death. That's the reason why I'm in court with her today, and that's Liz Anjorin. They have an intermediary person who is trying to settle the case, but I'm not going to take the settlement, and I'm saying it here. Coming into the industry was in 1998. That's when I met Foluke Daramola. She was the first ever actress that we became friends, and I don't even know how she did it because that time I was more bustier than her and bigger than her. Foluke, what did you do?
What?
Explain. I grew up with my granny, who's Delta, half Igbo. I think I was about 7 when I finally knew who my mom was. Manipulated people, saying that I am Gistlover. You are the same person who claims that you have once bribed Gistlover. You said you've made payments to Gist. Now I need the court to get that information from you. You cannot come on social media and tarnish my image and then come in the court of law and want settlement. So we are not settling. 2025, carry go. It's fight to finish. I also knew I wanted to be a lawyer then, you know, because I always loved fighting for people, even way back secondary school. Even at 80 something, I'm going to carry my stick like this if possible and go and party.
Italawa
grandma. His mother raised him well and raised him right. He's very good for my daughter. So I bless their relationship and I bless their marriage that is happening soon. Someone who's out there in the public, there's no way you fight a cause that you will not have the opponent's people coming for you. So I don't blame people that judge me from afar because they don't know me. They have a right to. If you're doing it for a wrong motive, they know that karma awaits you. The one that shocked me the most was when they said the girl was 20-something years old.
Which girl?
The young girl that was Princess's daughter. Bakelo Dodo is coming to cinema.
Yes.
It's coming to cinema March 20th. Because like I said, I was trying to get my papers to go back to school. I was very sad that I got an admission into Unilag and I couldn't go to study law. But my baby dad was like, I should leave it, you know, I could still go back to school, blah, 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 blah. So I gave him a condition. If I'm going to have to leave this baby, then I must get married. Because, you know, I didn't want the life my parents lived. I wanted to have my home, settle down, marry, have my children. I actually wanted 4 kids, you know, because I love children. I actually wanted
till now?
kids. No, till now, no.
Okay.
But then I wanted 4 children. Maybe that's why I adopted a lot of kids. You know.
I know.
And we got married, and then wedding nights, everything just started changing. You know, I was like, oh God, this is not what I planned. This is not my meals and bones. You know, but got married. I went back to the Jesus baby life. And I was just like holding on to God, you know, thinking that everything was going to be fine, you know, and when things didn't go the way I wanted, and I just...
What do you think you could have done better if it's now?
Because I think then I was even more patient. Now I don't think I have the patience. Then I was much younger. Then I had to manage. Then I had to tolerate. But that was good because that brought Priscilla. Right? So... if I didn't do that then, but now I don't think I have the tolerance. So I think then was even better than now. One thing I made sure that I did that most of my friends didn't like then, but now they get it. So they had a perfect relationship with their dad. I allowed that.
Oh, from time?
From time. I allowed that.
Was he in their lives?
I made sure he was in their life. Total 100% access. When he was in Nigeria, he had the right to come into my home anytime, pick the children out, take them for holidays, do whatever it was.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I'm a disciplinarian.
I know. I know, even though you don't look like that, but I know.
I am a very strict one. The only time I lacked it was when I insisted that this was the man I was going to get married to. Yeah, because at that time, my dad and I disowned each other.
Disowned each other.
I was very stubborn, and I always get what I want. This is what I want. You know, my dad did not believe in my relationship, but I was like, you're not any better. You know, because you're from a rich family, it doesn't mean that, you know, the guy is not going to be wealthy tomorrow, or he's not going to make it in life. So we had that.
Tell us how you get to meet Obim. Is all of us our Obim already?